So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Will the side square do you know? Meet your corner of side of her. Swing through the night. Spend your time. Do the right or left through. You square through. Three quarters round. Your corner swing promenade. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Circling. Well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you. Left Alabama, Desado, do an Alabama left with the rain. Every time I try to tell you, the words just come out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Swinger boys. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. All right. Rotate. We're going to do another one? Oh, we're going to do another one. Rotate, guys. They want another one. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Slow it down. How about a little rock and roll from the olden days? From the olden days here. Yes. When we were kids. Here we go. One more. Old ladies promenade. Get back, give your boy a swing. Join hands, circle, go left around you go. Out of man a corner, we the ring. She wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Swing your girl and then promenade that ring. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Head to square through, go forward now. You meet your corner to side of. Swing through, those boys run. You bend the line, do the right or left through. Turn that girl, let her wheels pull her around and then slide through. Swing your corner, girl, and promenade her too. And itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Head to promenade, go halfway. Walk in square through, say four. Go all the way, do the right or left through, I say. You pass through, trade by, touch a quarter. Scoot back and then scoot back again. Swing your corner, girl, and promenade that ring. And it's a bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Four girls promenade, if you wear bikinis. Get back and swing. Don't hand circle, go left around you go. Out of man at corner, weave the ring. She wore itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Swing your girl and then you promenade that ring. And itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Cyclables promenade, go halfway. Walk in square through, say four. Do the right or left through. Pass through. Trade by, touch a quarter. Scoot back and then scoot back again. Swing your corner, girl, and promenade that ring. And itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Cyclables promenade, go halfway. Walk in square through, say four. Four hands and then do the right or left to my friend. You veer left, Ferris. Square through and go. Three quarters round, you know. Swing that corner, girl, and promenade that ring. And it's a bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. Four bikini watchers promenade. Get back, give this girl a swing. Join hands, circle, go left the round, you know. Out around that corner, weave the ring. She wore a itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Swing your girl and then you promenade that ring. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And in the water she wanted to stay. 2, 3, 4. Tell the people what she wore. All right, thank you. Good luck. All right.
Okay, right.
Can you guys take one more? A slow one in the shade? Yeah, we're do one slow one. Okay, here we go. As they catch their breath there. Okay. All right, here's one I recorded. This is one. The world to say big harmony left Alabama do sado do an Alabama left we the rain. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Harmony, grow apple trees and honey bees, snow white turtle doves. Head couples promenade. Walk in square through 4. Catch your breath, guys. Do the right left through. Veer to the left. Ferris wheel. Square through 3. Swing. Here corner girl promenade. Go apple trees and honey bees. Snow white turtle doves. Waddle those head to promenade, halfway and go, down a middle square through 4. Do the right and left through, you veer left, Ferris wheel, square through 3. Swing, you gonna good promenade, grow apple trees and honey bees, snow white turtle doves. 4 girls promenade, one time and then get back, give your boy a swing. Join hands, circle, go left around you go. Do an Alabama left, weave the ring, listen to Bill Clinton on the sax. Swing your own promenade. Side couples promenade, halfway and then down the middle square through 4. Go all the way, do the right and left, do I say? You veer left, Ferris. Square through and then 3/4 round swing. Your girl around promenade. Grow apple trees and honey bees. Snow white turtle doves. Side couple square through 4 hands you go. I changed it. Do it Osado. Swing through. Boys run. Ferris. Center 2, pass through, single circle, rear back swing. Your girl around promenade. Go apple trees and honey bees. Snow white turtle doves. Circle line. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Left Alabama, run home you Dosado. Do an Alabama, we the ring. I'd like to hold you in my arms and keep you company. Go apple trees and honey bees. Snow white turtle doves. Snow white turtle doves. Thank you.
Thank you, Rod. Ladies and gentlemen, those were the Palmdale Wheelers. And Rod, thank you very much. That's great, Rod. Thank you. This mic on. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's going on. You know. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. There we go. It's all here. How about 16 verses of Ebb Tide? No, I'm only kidding. Those are the Palmdale Wheelers. And Rod, thanks again. You guys are great. Now that I got my sound back on, 724. 724-2922. Right? That's it. Oh, right over there, 2239. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. This is Sunday, the day after the main event, the first one. I have some announcements. I want all you guys and gals of Lake Hughes to come down here today. We're going to have wonderful entertainment, and we have a big surprise for you coming right up in another 5 seconds. As soon as I make this announcement, there's going to be biscuit, sausage, and gravy with coffee for $2.50 at the Shoot Shack for all of you that come down here. All right? Okay. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Sportsman, that's right, at the Sportsman's Club, at the Shoot Shack. That's what I got here. I'm only reading, Mr. Burns. This is what you wrote down here. I had a porterhouse steak, 3 eggs, and some German fries. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I saw an act here. Happy Bo Bappy. It was one of the most wonderful acts I've ever seen. This man does wonderful things with children. They love them, and he's back today for us. And he really is a bundle of entertainment, and also a very, very talented gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Happy Bo Bappy. There you go, Happy.
Hi, you guys.
Can I sit with the kiddies?
You sure can, Uncle John. This here's Elena. Everybody say hi, Elena.
Hi, Elena.
Mom. And here's Elena's mom, you guys. Honey, there's your mommy. There she is. She's little. You guys, we're over here at the community club, and these are some of the kids from Lake Hughes that I just met yesterday, and they're great. And this is a great club. And let me see, this is Marilyn, and Marilyn's daughter, Margot. Now let me get this right. This is Leela, and Jessica, and Josh, and this is Cody. Now this here is Christina, Andrea, and Crystal, and little Crystal, and Dana, the big sister to all these little kids here. Her and her dad do a great work around here. Here's Anna Banana, and this here is Christine. Then we got Jesse and Bob Dylan over there on the end. And we got Kelsey, she's right there, and Chad, right? Okay, well anyway, these guys are great. Well, you know, we're going to be here all day. We're going to do a lot of different things. We're going to have some relay races. If any of your children in the neighborhood want to come down, we're going to have relay races. There's another sort of a little tag game that we're going to play like with partners. We're going to have a little raffle, a kids raffle. We're going to raffle off some little kids' toys. I got a rubber fish we're going to raffle off. Yeah, and a slinky, and we're going to raffle little kids' toys. We're going to raffle off some stuffed animals. How do you say that? Animals. Stuffed animals. And then we're going to have some other toys. We're going to have a little raffle. And we're going to tell stories. And you guys want to hear a little story about Lake Hughes? Yeah. Okay. This story goes way back before this community center was even built. You know, the community center has been here since the old days. And that's why, you know, it's been here since the old days. How long? It's been here since the 40s or so, 30s. Okay. And, you know, there was all kinds of all kinds of cowboys was here. Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, and then they had the Army guys here, and there's all kinds of things that go on here. There's the Breakfast Club. There's the AA club meetings here. There's a women's meetings here. There's all kinds of things here that at this community club. It's fabulous. But anyway, here's a story about before this club even existed. It's about the Indians. There used to be a tribe of Indians here in Maryland, and they lived all through these mountains. And there was an old chief of the Indians, and he was getting old. And he was getting ready to pass on, and his son was going to become the chief, right? In the way they used to do it, where the son would be the chief. Except this particular son, he was kind of a goof-off. He kind of always goofed around. He was never really serious. He kept goofing things up. In fact, his name, you know what they used to call him? His name was Dark Cloud. Because every time he came around, it was like a dark cloud, and everybody goes, oh no, you know what I mean? Instead of kind of getting with the program, being a nice kid, he was kind of goofy. All right, so anyway, they called him Dark Cloud. So, God bless him. They all hoped he was going to be okay, and he turned out pretty good. But at any rate, he was supposed to be the chief. But there was another son, the chief's youngest son, and his name, they called him Fallen Rocks, because he used to fall down all the time. When he was a kid, he'd run around, he'd trip over everything, and he'd fall down. But other than that, he was a great kid. I mean, he had a wonderful attitude. He was always happy. He always looked on the bright side. His name was Dark Cloud. Now, I mean, the other guy was Dark Cloud. This was Fallen Rocks. Fallen Rocks was the youngest son. Everybody loved him. Okay. So they wanted him to be the chief. See? Bless you. That's a good one. So they wanted him to be the chief. So the chief said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. He said, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to send my two sons out into the woods for a year. And the one who comes back in the best shape is going to be the chief. That sound like a pretty good idea? Yeah. So meantime, the chief, he got old, and he passed on, and the tribe was without a chief for a while, but they pulled together, and they were okay, and they waited for a year to pass. And here comes Dark Cloud. He came back. He was a little beat up. He has some scratches on him, stuff like that, but he looked in pretty good shape. Okay. They waited. Well, they figured Fallen Rocks would be back any minute. He didn't show up. He never showed up. They waited a day. They waited a week. They waited a month. Finally, Uncle John, they sent this here search party into the mountains to find this guy. And they went looking for him, and they went looking all through the mountains for another month. They still didn't find him. And they came back here. And you know what? Dark Cloud became the chief, and he turned out to be a pretty good guy, and they never found Fallen Rocks. In fact, the moral of the story, you know what it is? Today, you guys, as you drive through these mountains all around Lake Hughes and the community center, you still see signs on the side of the road that says, watch for falling rocks. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That's a true story. It's a story. He heard that story. So, anyway, that's one story. Johnny, we got time for another story? Or okay, here we go. Here's a good story about a guy. Huh? Oh, he is. Okay, yeah, we got some others. We'll have a few stories here and there, but here's one more story. And then they got something else. What are we going to do next, Uncle John? Do they know what's coming? Oh, okay. All right, and then we're going to have a sponsored. Okay, and then we'll go do some other things. Here's the other story. Once upon a time, there was a guy, and he wanted to know the meaning of life. He did. And he studied all kinds of religions. He was a Catholic. He was a Protestant. He studied science. He studied metaphysics and mathematics. He tried everything he wanted to know the meaning of life. Finally, the people around here, they said, you go up on the mountain here above the community center. There's a guy up there with a big beard, and he will tell you the meaning of life. Huh? He's a guy. He's a little guy with a big beard. I don't know what his name was. Maybe Santa Claus. So he goes up there, and he's looking all around. He finds this cave, and here's this little guy with a big beard. The little guy with a big beard says to him, "You sit here on this here rock, and you just wait, and I will come back, and I'll tell you the meaning of life." So he sits there, man, and he's waiting because he wants to know the meaning of life. See, and he's waiting, and he's waiting, he's waiting. The guy comes back, and he goes, "No, you're not quite ready. You got to wait a little while longer." He keeps waiting. He waits 1 year, 2 years. He waits 10 years. Finally, the old man with the big beard comes back. And he goes, "Okay, you done good. Now I'm going to tell you the meaning of life." And he looks right at the guy, and he says, the little guy with the big beard says, "Life is a fountain." And the guy says, "Wait a minute. I studied religions, I studied mathematics, metaphysics, science, everything. I come up here for 10 years for you to tell me that life is a fountain?" And the little guy with the big beard looked at him and said, "You mean life isn't a fountain?" It's a joke. It's a true story. Well, life is a fountain. Life isn't a fountain. It's a story. Anyway, Uncle Johnny.
No. Hey, you're making me sound older than I am. Where do you get these wonderful stories from?
You know all these stories.
No, I don't. Well, a little bit.
Anyway, Uncle Johnny, we're going to do a lot of things here today. It's going to be a long day. We're going to have a lot of fun. And we're waiting for you guys to show up. Come on down here. We're going to have a little raffle. The little raffles for the kids are going to cost like 50 cents or something to get in this little raffle. And the kids could make a little contribution, too, to their community center. You know what they're going to have, they told me? This is wonderful. They've got the Chamber of Commerce meetings here, right? Well, what they want to try to start is called the Kids Chamber of Commerce, where the kids can have their own meetings, and they can put their input as to things they want to do around here. So, this is going to be a wonderful place. And we need to have a little control over it. This is the purpose for trying to buy this place rather than leasing it, right, Uncle Johnny?
That's right.
Because
it's yours.
Yeah, and now this is going to be in conjunction with the community club, the Chamber of Commerce, and the town council. All three organizations are trying to do this for the people so that we can preserve this this sort of historic place and pass it on. If the people don't really own it, then, like they're trying to fix this club up. They made a beautiful new kitchen and stuff, but there are only so many improvements that you can make when you don't really own it. Is that right, Uncle John?
Yes, and that costs M-O-N-E-Y.
Yeah, and then you never know whether what they'll do with the lease or anything. This is the purpose for trying to secure this place.
Some of our brownie troops meet here.
Okay. My brownie troop.
And it's your brownie troop? And they have a team club too?
And they
very active in?
That's great.
And all right.
Well, anyway, you know what we're going to do right now to help us try and get this work done?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to one of our sponsors and we're gonna cut to a commercial, okay? And we'll be back with Happy Bo Pappy, the magical musical clown. Let's hear it.
You'll feel the earth move under your feet. WT Rich Equipment Rentals. Looking for a quiet country atmosphere? For the best eats around and the best eats in town, the Green Valley Inn is the place. Open 7 days a week, and mention this ad and get $1 off each meal. Green Valley Inn, 270-9118. Buying a new home is both exciting and a little scary, so it's important to find a realtor you can trust. PJ DeHaas understands your concerns. Being a local resident herself, Peggy DeHaas knows the area and can most likely show you exactly what you're looking for. For further information, on homes, properties, as well as rentals, call 724-2592. PJ DeHaas. For a unique gift for that someone special, with an appreciation for the country flavor, why not stop by Just Ducky Etc. at 15313 Spunky Canyon Road, Green Valley. Miriam Noss would be happy to show you around. Any questions, call 270-1823. That's Just Ducky Etc. Good, clean family fun, think of Meadowlark Golf Course and Driving Range, located on 60th Street West and Avenue K in Quartz Hill. The cafe opens at 7 a.m. for breakfast and lunch. So why not get an early start on a great day? For information on golf, as well as hot air ballooning, call 943-2022. That's Meadowlark Golf.
Shackley may be the only company founded on the Golden Rule. The product line includes nutritional supplements, water treatment systems, natural personal care products, and biodegradable household cleaners. In fact, Basic H, their multipurpose cleaner, was named an official Earth Day product. Call 724-1834 and ask for your free sample of Basic H. Free catalogs are also available.
Is May Special. Buy one of the scientifically designed supplement collections created for individual differences and get a 10% discount. Remember, 10% of profits in May will go to the community center. Another May Special from Shackley. Buy a skincare trio plus our wonderful beauty recovery complex, commonly called wrinkle cream, and night treatment. You will receive this handy travel bag absolutely free. Call 724-1834. Folks, you have a state-of-the-art Shackley office right here in Lake Hughes to supply all of your food supplement needs.
Poor nutrition has been linked to 6 out of 10 leading causes of death. If your diet puts you at risk, Shackley Food Supplements can provide the nutrition you may not get from your diet.
Also available are laundry and cleaning products, biodegradable to protect our environment, and cost-effective because no fillers are used. You'll save dollars because they are so concentrated.
Our skincare products are also clinically tested. They compare favorably with the leading name brands, but are about 1/3 of the cost. The newest line of products we have are the safe baby care products called Small Wonder. They are clinically tested with no talc in the powder.
If you need a gift, why not shop locally? There are men's and women's colognes as well as other specialized gift items. And we ship anywhere in the country daily. Ask Howard or Dorothy Solberg how you can get your products and at the same time earn extra money. Remember, shop locally. Call 724-1834. Dorothy and Howard Solberg, Shackley.
Fire towers. Over the years, I've attended many functions here at the Lake Hughes Community Building and always asked myself where the building came from. Well, I found out and I thought I'd share it. Back in the 1930s, President Roosevelt signed into effect a bill which established the CCC, or Civilian Conservation Corps. Now this was abolished at the beginning of World War II, but while it existed, they erected 300 fire towers, cut in 1.2 million miles of trail, planted 30 million trees, and laid 9,000 miles of telephone cable. Well, after the CCC was abolished, this bill